Good morning, seniors. Good morning, families. Good morning, parents, our distinguished guests. And we have to celebrate today. Today is a very, very special day. But before we start, I would like to invite Ricardo Benitez Meraz to come on up and lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Please stand. Put your right hand over your heart. Ready? Begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you.
You may be seated. Thank you, Ricardo. I like that. Let's celebrate. So good morning. I am Dr. Esperanza Arce. I am the Director of Secondary Education. Bienvenidos a todos y felicidades en lo que sus hijos han hasta este punto han logrado. And we want to congratulate all of you in what your children have actually accomplished up until now. Welcome to our special it's like the mini summer commencement for class of 2021. Yes, students, you are class of 2021. You probably didn't know, right? I know, it's like so emotional. I'll get why. It is my privilege to introduce our honored guest this morning from our Moreno Valley Unified School District, de nuestra mesa directiva del Distrito de Moreno Valley, our president, Mr. Darrell Peden. Our Vice President, Mr. Cleveland Johnson. Our Clerk, Mr. Jesus Holguin. And our member, Ms. Susan Smith. And also from our Executive Cabinet, in partnership with our Board of Education, we have our amazing Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Martin Resquez-Ziora. Our Chief Academic Officer, Ms. Maribel Maddox. And couldn't be with us this morning, we do have our Chief Business Official, Ms. Susana Lopez, and our Chief Human Resources, Dr. Robert Verdi. I would also like to introduce the important contribution given to your students' educational process by their principals and summer school administrators. Please stand if you're here. And of course, I know we have our busy administrators, but from Bridges Learning Center, where's Mr. Peoples? Mr. Peoples, there you are. Mr. Peoples back there. From Vista del Lago, is Dr. Dana Denhams. And then we couldn't be here this morning from Canyon Springs. We have Ms. Tamara Kerr and Ms. Brown from Moreno Valley High School. And so, yes. And before we continue, we couldn't make this possible with our amazing support that we have from across the district, starting from our M&O under the guidance of Director Anthony Pipkins. And so we want to give a big shout out to our M&O peeps. Thank you so much. And I just met our new one, Mr. Toby Boucher. I already like you. Thank you very much, wherever you are. And from our Public Information Officer division, we have Ms. Anaí Velasco, and so she is amazing, and her team. Thank you. So, and a special recognition goes to Bridges Learning Center for hosting this ceremony. Thank you so much, Mr. Peoples, and to your team. And this special event, which we're calling the mini summer graduation, could not have been possible with the hard work and dedication from all the faculty that you don't see here, your teacher that helped you during the summer, whether it was from your 9th grade year, from your kindergarten year, all the way till this day, everybody that contributed, it's part of this collaborative process to get you to this point. And so, big round of applause, even though they won't hear you out there, to everybody that helped to get to this day. And students, We want to recognize your parents, your families, because I know, yo sé, padres, cuánto han sufrido. We know how much you've suffered. Get graduated. Why aren't you doing good in that class? Rápido, ponte a hacer la tarea. I know, believe me, as a mother of 4, I can empathize. But your kids did it, so children, round of applause to your parents for putting up with you. Así es que porque ustedes lo soportaron, así es que estudiantes, un aplauso para sus padres, ¿verdad? All right, this important moment in time cannot have taken place with the support and encouragement, of course, our parents, guardians, family, and friends. And so in acknowledging all of that hard work, we want to thank you for this accomplishment of this huge milestone. Felicidades por terminar hasta este punto, but we hope it doesn't end here. Pero esperamos que no termine aquí. We hope you continue. Go and get that college education or go after that viable career, okay? And to our graduation, we're now ready to continue. And thank you for working hard in getting us to this special honor, despite of COVID-19, I know, right? And everyone, one last round of applause for all of our graduates. Thank you so much. It is my honor and pleasure to congratulate you in this high school graduation, the hard work and perseverance, which you've demonstrated to achieve your diploma. Yes, you're getting a diploma today. And it was prepared you for new experiences. I am certain that your family, school, and community will continue to be proud of you in the future. Graduation is an occasion to be honored and remembered. Siempre acuérdense de este día. We try to make it as special as possible. At this time, I would like to invite our board president, Mr. Darrell Peden, to come and say a few words. Quiero invitar a nuestro presidente de la mesa directiva a decirle unas palabras.
Hello, everyone. I can say it's an honor, and it's great to be here today. And again, of course, congratulations to all of you for your great success, for being here today and reaching this huge milestone in your life. On behalf of my colleagues on the Moreno Valley Unified School District Board of Education, we congratulate each and every one of you today. Very important occasion. Through these years, you have obtained skills, developed strategies, and learned techniques that have helped you get to this day. This past year was no exception, where you learned to be creative and use technology in order to participate in a new way of learning. You may have been discouraged, and disappointed, and maybe thought this day was not going to come. But you did it. Getting here today, you have shown discipline, resiliency, and perseverance. We encourage you to use those skills and talents as you move forward in your next journey. Whether you're going to college, starting a career, or joining the armed forces, you will be prepared to be successful. Just remember, we are extremely proud of you, and we look forward to hearing the great things that you will accomplish in your life. Thank you for giving us the opportunity to be here with you today. Congratulations.
My apologies. It's when you're about to get ready for that and then it goes on the wrong pipe. Thank you so much, Mr. Peden. Thank you so much always for your inspiring words and always saying what our students need to hear, because a lot of our students, they go through a lot of difficulties, right? And you go through your ups and downs. And I'm going to tell you life is not going to get easier. But I'm going to introduce to you now a person that knows about perseverance, has been through a lot in his life, and we are just so proud that he leads us, and we call him our Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Martin Rex Kidziora, please come on up. You should have his voice memorized by now.
So good morning. It was my privilege to walk around and meet each of you and to tell you how proud we are of you. When Dr. Arce was up here, she talked about this is a summer graduation, and it made me think of the South where I grew up and how there are 4 seasons. And sometimes people don't know in California there are 4 seasons. There's fall, there's winter, there's spring, there's summer. And you know, we're still in summer. And I don't know if you know this, but fall begins next week, September 21st or 22nd, it's Wednesday. And I follow this because I grew up with this. But I want you to know that it doesn't matter what season it is. It matters what you do every day. And so when people tell you certain things or you think certain things are supposed to happen like they're supposed to, like you should have done this, you should have done that, you should have had so many should-haves, the most important thing is to do it when you do it, regardless of the season, the time, the day, the hour. And what's so important in our school district is that I'm thrilled that we recognize you, have this special ceremony because you completed your requirements when you completed them. And it didn't matter if it happened in the traditional time or this time. You did it, and that's what matters. We have I confuse the vision and the mission statement, but I believe it's the vision statement. But the vision of our district is to empower students to be future ready and to positively impact the world. And you are future ready, and you are going to positively impact the world. And I want you to know that it's okay to have fun. It's okay to laugh. It's okay to be, proud of yourself. And every day, we have this theme this year called Reimagine. Because, we're in COVID and we have to reimagine every day what it's going to be like. And people get upset about things. And then I have these Reimagine glasses. I know they're not right, but I put them on and I reimagine what the day is going to be like or how I'm going to feel. And it changes me. I don't always do it in front of people, but I do it. And I just recommend to you, have something like this that helps you and makes you feel reimagined or different, because there's going to be lots of challenges, lots of days that are different. But you have overcome those days. And this is another milestone in your life that you can be extremely proud of, and we're extremely proud of you. Congratulations.
Thank you so much, Dr. Kidziora. El presidente de la mesa directiva, Mr. Darrell Peden, y nuestro superintendente, Dr. Martin Rex Kidziora, les quieren obviamente decir felicidades a sus hijos por poder lograr esto, aunque ha visto a lo mejor obstáculos, lágrimas, corajes, lo que sea, lo han hecho en su tiempo. Y él tiene un tema este año que dice reimaginen, reimagine. Y es una manera de reimaginar lo que podemos hacer. Entonces, él usa esos lentes, por eso se los puso. No piense que está medio, ¿verdad? A lo mejor, ¿verdad? Pero se puso los lentes para que ustedes vean que en esa manera él ve el mundo de una diferente perspectiva y quiere que reimaginemos lo que podemos hacer con nuestras vidas y nuestro futuro. Así que muchas gracias a los dos por sus discursos y un aplauso para los dos. I summarized your speeches. It is my pleasure now to invite our hosting school principal, Mr. Philip Peoples, to deliver the principal's message. Él es el director de esta escuela y es el que dijo, tráiganme los estudiantes durante el verano, los vamos a graduar. Así es que muchas gracias al director de esta escuela. Thank you, Mr. Peoples.
I have to rip up my speech because a lot of what I put in here, Dr. Ketchio already mentioned. So, but it's going to be a very simple statement. And my message starts with, again, a simple statement to our most resilient students. Thank you. Thank you for not giving up on your hopes and dreams. Thank you for persevering when times were tough. Thank you for working those late nights on completing your assignments and the continuous communication over the summer. Thank you for taking pride in all you do. Thank you for continuing to push forward when the path was dim. And as you now can see, there is light at the end of this tunnel, and we see you. Ricardo, we see you. Sitlali, we see you. Isaac, we see you. Raul, we see you. Alice, we see you. And Amy, we see you. Thank you for the passion you displayed in your learning, the respect that you have for yourself and your community, the integrity in all things, and your dedication to growth, and excellence in everything, or shall I say, excellence on purpose. You overcame the hurdles placed in front of you with the determination and grit that will follow you and lead to success after high school. But don't be comfortable after today. Continue to grow and fulfill all dreams and aspirations you set. Today is a perfect example of what the Moreno Valley Unified School District is all about. Moreno Valley Unified School District is all about giving hope to all students, even in times of hardship. Moreno Valley Unified School District is all about giving opportunity to all students, paving the way for student success, supplanting you as the portrait of a graduate. Thank you to our school board president, Mr. Darrell Peden, our vice president, Mr. Cleveland Johnson, our board clerk, Mr. Jesus Holguin, and our board member, Mrs. Susan Smith, whose decisions clearly lead the way for the success of all students. Thank you to our superintendent of schools. There's not enough words to describe this superintendent, but he is truly irreplaceable. Dr. Martin Rex Ketziora, our superintendent of schools, and our amazing cabinet, whose leadership and courage bring about clarity and purpose each day. Thank you to the parents for your unwavering commitment to your student and the unconditional love and support, which is a big reason why we are here on this most incredible morning, celebrating the accomplishments and path moving forward for our most amazing students. And I would be remiss if I did not mention Dr. Arce. Thank you for your motivation, your encouragement, your empathy, and the outside-the-box thinking, which is a big reason why we are here. And remember, graduates, it doesn't matter how you get there. What matters is that you get there. Congratulations to the graduates of the class of 2021. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Peoples. God, you got me a little choked up. And muchas gracias al Señor Peoples. And so we have a lot of emotions for this day. Tenemos muchas emociones, and I want to share one. Quiero compartirles una. I came to that man right there, Dr. Martin Rex Ketziora. Fui con el señor que está allí, nuestro superintendente. I said, Dr. Ketziora, we have students that can still make it. A ver, estudiantes que todavía lo pueden hacer. And he goes, yeah? Tell me more, right? Dime más. And I go, yes, look. I think we identified, I don't know, like 10, 15 students that can probably, they need just 2 or 3 more weeks. If we could just extend summer school. Tenemos como 10 o 15 estudiantes que nomás ocupan como un par de semanas extender la escuela de verano. So let's do it. Vamos a hacerlo. It's never happened. Nunca había pasado. But I want to share a story with you of why we're here. ¿Por qué estamos aquí? Because I heard a story of a mom. Escuché la historia de una mamá. And it's Ricardo's mom. Y es la mamá de Ricardo. She was working in her job, estaba trabajando en su trabajo. And I said, how's Ricardo? I've known Ricardo since he was a little tiny boy. And we played soccer. I was his coach, right? And his dad was the coach of my son. And I go, how's Ricardo? And she looked at me with these sad eyes. Me miró con unos ojos tristes. Dijo, he struggled with distance learning, with COVID. He's a good kid. Oh, I know he's a good kid. Es un niño muy bueno. And I go, did he graduate? Because he's the same grade as my son. And I know my son graduated. He goes, he couldn't. He just needed a couple more units, but he couldn't. And I go, no, we got to do something. We got to do something. Tenemos que hacer algo. And I want to thank you, Ricardo, for inspiring that through your mom to make this day happen. Y quiero darle las gracias a Ricardo por inspirar a su mamá de hablar conmigo, and thank Dr. Kidziora for saying, let's do it. Hay que hacerlo. And then I said to him, to Dr. Kidziora, so when the students graduate and everything, if they make it, los estudiantes cuando se gradúen y lo hagan, so I'm just going to call them up. Thank you, Ana, for all the work you did. Gracias, Ana, todo lo que hizo my secretary. And I go, do I just have Ana and I just give out the diplomas? He looked at me, and I thought he was going to say, yeah, we're pandemic, COVID, we don't want to bring people in, just give them the diploma and go. But without hesitation, he said, no. These students deserve something special. Y sin parpadear dijo, no, vamos a darles algo especial a estos estudiantes. And you deserve this. Yes, we wanted you probably to go on that stage. A lo mejor hubiéramos querido que se pararan en ese escenario, but it wasn't the time for you. No era el tiempo. But this is your time. Thank you, Mr. Peoples, Mr. Peden, Dr. Kidziora, for those amazing speeches. This is your time. Este es su tiempo. Thank you, Isaac, for showing up, because this is your time, kid. We appreciate it. 15 kids got called. 15 estudiantes les llamamos. 9 picked up the phone. 9 contestaron el teléfono. 6 did it. 6 lo hicieron. Thank you, class of 2021. At this time, Dr. Kidziora, please join me on the podium, please. No, just you. We'll call him up in a bit. Class of 2021, students, estudiantes, please stand. Pónganse de pie, estudiantes, please stand. Dr. Kidziora, it is my pleasure to present the Distinguished Summer Commencement Class of 2021 to you, the Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Martin Rex Kidziora, and to our members of the Board of Education. I verify, as the Director of Secondary Education, that the seniors here today have fulfilled the requirements of the Moreno Valley Unified School District. Please accept these candidates.
Thank you, Dr. Arce. Yeah, we can clap. Thank you, Dr. Arce. I accept the summer commencement class of 2021 after having completed all the state and district requirements for graduating from the Moreno Valley Unified School District. Congratulations.
You don't have to, you can actually stay. We will now prepare to receive our senior class of 2021. So please, our Board of Education, join Dr. Kidziora up on stage. And our first principal, please join us from Bridges Learning Center to announce your students. And we did not have 2 of our principals. They had communicated they couldn't be here. So our principal from Bridges Learning Center will also be announcing the students from Canyon Springs, and then our principal from Vista del Lago will be announcing the students from Moreno Valley High School, okay? Yes, can you come up? And then you're gonna make a line. And then students, what I want you to do when you get your name called, students, you can sit down now, thank you. When you get your name called, you're gonna come in, you're gonna come up through the left, this way, it's your right, my left, and then you're gonna go and you're gonna fist pump people. We don't shake hands, right? You're gonna fist pump, you can dance or whatever. You know, it's gonna be such amazing music up here. I'm totally kidding, but you're gonna come up here and then you're gonna fist pump people. And then you're gonna go down and you're gonna just like, yeah, and then the family, you like get excited, okay? Like I don't wanna hear like, oh my gosh, you did it, ah! This is your time. And so, yes. She's gonna announce the next two, but you can join us, Dr. Nunham. Just, let's get it to celebrate good time, come on. We wanna make this formal, but you know what, we're all up here. All right, so our first principal introducing Bridges Learning Center and Canyon Springs High School. And guess what, students? Guess what's here? Your diplomas, ha ha ha. All right, so we have our 4 students, two from Bridges Learning Center, so I will make sure that you get the right one. And then you'll also announce Canyon Springs High School. So, give it up for Mr. Peoples. Oh, and because, you know, we're gonna get this done in a couple minutes, if you students don't come up with your big faces smiling, I know you have a mask on, but at least pretend. And parents, if you're not cheering, no están gritando padres, we're gonna redo it all over again. All right? I'm kidding. All right, let's go. Mr. Peoples, music.
All right. This brings me back to my counseling days when we used to announce the names at graduation. So I'm going to go ladies first at Bridges Learning Center. Congratulations to Miss Zitlali Rivera Prego.
Good job, everybody. Ah! Yeah. Zitlali family, stand up. Yeah.
Congratulations, Zitlali. All right, our next graduate from Bridges Learning Center, Ricardo Benitez Maraz. All right, Ricardo. All right, from our school to the north, Canyon Springs High School. Ladies first, again, congratulations to Alice Carrasco.
I told you the music was going to be great. Woo! Good job, sweetie. Woo!
All right, one more time for Alice. Congratulations. All right, and our next graduate from Canyon Springs High School, Mr. Raul Agredano Quintero.
Good morning, everyone. Oh, yes, that's much better. Good morning, everyone. I'm Dr. Dane Dennis, the proud principal at Vista Lava High School. And I get to introduce 2 students. And on behalf of Ms. LaTorsha Brown, representing Marina Valley High School, congratulations, Isaac Santos. Come on down.
You can't see it, but they're all smiling.
Congratulations. blue. And rounding out our graduating class of 2021, representing Vista Del Lago High School, Amy Mesa Bravo. I'm gonna clap you all the way up here, Amy. Let's go, Amy, let's go. Congratulations, you know I want to hug you.
A big round of applause for our graduates! Woo! Dr. Gadzura, please join me at the podium. Class of 2021, please stand. So Dr. Gadzura, in front of you, you have students from Bridges Learning Center, Canyon Springs High School, Moreno Valley High School, and Vista Del Lago High School. It is time for the declaration.
Distinguished class of 2021, on behalf of the Board of Education and district leadership, we congratulate you in recognition of your accomplishments and your achievements with all the rights and privileges they represent. By the power vested in me by the Board of Education in the state of California, I declare this class of 2021 graduated. Congratulations.
Mr. Peden, can you please come over and close our ceremony with the following statement?
Honored guests, it is indeed my privilege to introduce your fellow citizens, the Moreno Valley Unified School District summer graduates of the class of 2021. They are now alumni.
All right, thank you. Thank you for being here. We love you. We missed you. Thank you to our board, to our amazing cabinet, to the staff, to our principals, to you, the parents, but especially to you, the students, for getting it done. Drive safe home. We love you. We miss you. And go do great things. And dance. Dance.